back, everybody. This is me, Zankoku. I keep trying to say that other phrase. My name is Zankoku, and I am continuing on with my wonderful collection here. Now, last time we left off with Commando, awesome film, and now we've got Constantine, based on the comic book Constantine. Keanu Reeves as the supernatural spirit detective guy who's dying of cancer. I just loved the film. I loved it. It was a great film. I liked it a lot, and some people went, "Oh, it's not as good as the comic." Sometimes they're not as good as the comic, but still, I mean, I liked it. I thought it did a good job. Yeah. So there, people. Ugh. Next one is Chow Yun-fat and what, Mark Wahlberg? Oh my God! It's the Corruptor action cop drama about a guy who transfers to the PD, Chinatown, and gets himself involved in like a human smuggling ring and things like that. Anyways, who directed this thing? I'm not sure who it was. James Foley. Okay. Anyways, I liked it. It's pretty good. Chow Yun-fat's a great actor, and there you go. Next one is classic creature movies. Oh, it's 3 movies. Once again, cheapy thing that you pick up. It's got the classic, cult classic Creature with Klaus Kinski, and then we've got Track of the Moon Beast and Snowbeast. They are what they are. The first one, Creature, is kind of a campy classic movie. The other ones are, they're creature features, man. So you just watch them to watch them. Same thing with that bloodbath thing I was talking about. It is what it is. So I like to say a lot. The next one, classic. I keep saying classic because I keep picking them up because they are classics. This is Dark Water. Japanese. This is the Chinese release of it, but this is Dark Water, the Japanese horror movie that was remade back in like 2000 something. Great movie. It's underrated in my opinion because it's hard to watch because it's slow moving. It is really slow moving. This one is the quintessential slow burn movie, but it eats away at you, and when it gets to the end, it's just wow, and it's awesome when it does. And the remake doesn't do it justice. This one is great. I love this film. Mwah. Dark Water, people. Dark Water. Next one is the remake of Dawn of the Dead, and this one is takes the kind of basic plot. Zombies are taking over the world, and a group of people are hiding out in a mall. And so violent, does justice to the source material, does things a little bit differently, has the running zombies, which I know a lot of there's a sort of zombie debate between runners and walkers and stuff like that. And I mean, I can give them runners. You're dead, but you're not dead for a while, so you still have some agility. I can see running and jumping and stuff. But, eventually you're going to start getting rigor mortis and you're going to have to, lurch around. What I can't agree with are fucking ninja zombies, man. Ninja zombies, no. You become undead, you don't get superpowers. I'm sorry. I've covered this a lot before on my previous channel. And so, of course, that brings us to the original Dawn of the Dead, the greatest zombie movie ever made. George Romero, awesome. I told you about the plot because of the remake, but this one is classic. Just brilliant zombie movie, great gore effects, great story, and of course, it was the sequel to Night of the Living Dead, which we'll get to later time, and the sequel to Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead. Look at that bub right there. Oh, look at that nasty God! And of course, we got the doctor there. Anyways, this one is pretty nice. Pretty nice addition I've got here. Look at that. Look at that picture right there. Anyways, this movie, you know, some people call it the weakest of the three. I mean, even saying that, you know, you got two quintessential classic movies in the zombie genre. Of course, it's probably going to be weaker. It's hard to be better or at that level, but this still is an awesome movie. Probably has the best zombie gore effects of the entire series. And the story, you know, people complain about because it's bleak and it's very pessimistic, but, you know, it's the end of the freaking world, you know, and people are turning on each other, and people are, you know, I mean, the whole weight of the situation can make people go mad, but it's great, and it sort of leads to what is I guess a sequel or a spiritual sequel in Land of the Dead, but there we go with that, and that brings us to Sylvester Stallone, Daylight. Accidents happen in the tunnel between, you know, what is it? I don't remember if it's the Lincoln Tunnel or whatever. There's a tunnel underneath an underground tunnel. Something happens. A group of people are trapped, and they have to get out to find Daylight. And it's a pretty good movie. I think a lot of people kind of pass over this one, but I find it entertaining every time I watch it. So anyways, Daylight. Oh my goodness, my battery died on me. So I was about, we were finishing off with Daylight. And last one for this video, Dead and Breakfast. Dead and Breakfast, what is it? It's a zombie movie and a comedy. It's a comedy, a horror comedy with David Carradine and Zach Selwyn. I don't know if you know who Zach Selwyn is, but he had kind of some minor fame going on after that whole ESPN reality show, be the next ESPN sports anchor. Now that I think about it, did anyone actually become a sports anchor because of that? I'm trying to remember. Anyways, he was the most interesting person in there. Anyways, this funny movie, kind of ridiculous, has some good violence, some good gore in there, but God, I can't get this thing back in. But still, I like it. I thought it was pretty good, and yeah, so here it is. So that's going to be it for this video. So remember, as always, if you want me to review anything, just give me a comment. I think I'll go do some more of these. I'll try to make it a little bit faster because I'm realizing that I'm not getting a lot in each of these videos. And plus, my hair was messed up so bad. I wanted to almost redo everything, but I'm like, who cares? Whatever. I mean, it's not like I'm on a dating site or anything. So, yeah, that's it for right now. Ja! Matana.